Check, check. New mic settings, check. Alright, fam. Alright, fam. Let's go. Check one on the mic. Check, check. It looks a little quiet, but here, maybe I'll push it up a little bit. Check one, check two. And then we're screaming. What's up, everybody? Let's get the camera on. Boom. Family, what is good? This is Eric from Epic, here with your daily paranormal forecast. If you are re-watching this, so if you're watching this in the future, not live, go ahead and skip to 4 minutes in. 4 minutes in. We're already a minute 53, 2 minutes. Oh, I can't use that as a measurement because I hit go live before I hit the thing. 4 minutes in, and then we'll start there. Let me go ahead and get some introductions in. So what is good? Trixie Cat, Joe Watchman, Dory, the mod squad in the building, guys. Let's see some love for our Blue Wrench crew, our moderators holding it down. Doug Fowler's in the building, Dream Goddess, Richie, Kevin, what's good, y'all? Sabrina Stapleman. Excuse me, it's Sabrina Stapleman. Sabrina Stapleman. What's up, Sabrina? Thank you for being here. Erica, what's up, Erica? Chrissy Baby in the building. Janie, what's up, Janie? Got a lot of members in the chat tonight. Let's go. So, guys, we are going to do a stream here going over the daily forecast. I'm going to try and record while streaming. It might be too much for my computer to handle. I'm going to try it, though, just to see. And guys, we are within that 3-day window of the new moon, so now is the best time to be getting out there and investigating. I am going to do a session in here later on TikTok. I'm going to have some gear set up back there, and we'll do a little session, see what's going on the spirit side. Oh, and guys, I think I figured out what that giant shadow is. It's not like paranormal or UFO related at all, but I've got some interesting footage to show you. Actually, I should go ahead and be lining that up. Oh no, it was before this. It was before this. Or I'm just gonna have to play it all the way through real quick. Because that's right now. Alright, and then it restarts. Alright, I'm getting it lined up. It's turning over right about here. Alright, then we'll slow it way down. Okay, alright, got that lined up. We're almost 4 minutes in. We're about to begin the daily update. KB Barrett, what's good? Lynn Payne, Silent Kate, Just Jess, thank you all for being here. Let's go. Little Ghost, I saw your comment. I haven't had time to reply yet, but that is a very interesting situation you got going on there with your grandmother, if I'm not mistaken, your grandmother doing a visitation from the other side. It's not uncommon for grandparents to watch over their family. It's really, like, we hear about that a lot in the field, as grandparents making visitations. Kinsey B. All right, guys, we are 4 minutes in. Let the daily update begin. Like I said, I'm gonna try and record this too, and you all will be seeing my reactions to everything in real time, because I haven't gone over everything yet. Oh, why is it not opening in that? Can I make that smaller? No, I can't. Alright, this is going to be tough. Here, you know what? Let's just do it live, like we have been, and I'll cut it down later if I want to make it a smaller video. Alright. Also, you might hear snoring. Both the girls are in here. They just had their lunch, late lunch. But so both Lucy and Lola are in here snoozing. Actually, wait. Should we do pup cam real quick before we start? Who wants to see pup cam? All right, we got. Oh, I should have brought my flashlight. I got my phone light. We got Lucy Lou. There's Lucy. And then, oh my goodness. And then we got Miss Lola Granola right there. So we got Lola right there. Me. And Lucy. As soon as I start talking loud, they'll want to leave though. As soon as I start getting loud, they're like, "Oh, we're out of here." All right. Let's dive into this. Welcome to today's... Oh, hold on. Let me use a different camera. Welcome to today's paranormal update. I've got some interesting footage to show you, especially with this GOES satellite viewing the Earth. Watch this right here. So it turns... It turned to night. There's a giant shadow that goes over the Earth. And look at that big glitch. That's even bigger than the previous days. Look at that. That's massive. So guys, I think after careful examination, I'm pretty sure that shadow is the moon. So the moon in between the Earth and the sun, it is going over in a way that's casting an additional shadow because it's in front of the Earth. And it lines up with where the moon traverses through the sky at night. So I'm pretty sure what we're seeing here is actually the moon traversing across Earth. Now, it is possible that that's not the case, but part of the reason I say this is because it has been 3 nights in a row that this has happened. 3 nights in a row that this giant shadow has gone over the Earth. Pretty certain it's the moon. Either way, though, it's interesting that for whatever reason, why does the satellite glitch right there? That makes no sense of why it would glitch. That's wild. Imagine if it is something huge, like traversing through space right above us. So yeah, guys, I think it might be the moon. Sad to say. Lin Payne, yeah, and then the sun comes out right after it. That's a good point, too. But, moon shadow. Yeah, moon shadow, yep. Mike Brighty says, could it be solar radiation making the glitch? You know, Mike, that's a great point. The sun has ramped up activity. Let me go ahead and pull up the solar activity monitor real quick and show you guys. We have had some solar flares reach the M class. It looks like we've had 2 reach what's considered R1 or M class solar flares. So Mike was asking, could the sun be affecting that satellite? Absolutely, because look at how the sun affects LASCO C3. Watch this. Like, do you see all this right here? And it's like, it's not as glitchy as it was the other day. Actually, yeah, it is. It is as glitchy. And look, you can see energy coming off the sun right there. There have been some solar flares today. But yeah, absolutely, there could be effects from the solar intensity, from the sun's intensity, and it's been ramping up. So guys, our KP index has taken a dive. Look at this. So that KP index took a dive, and now it's ramping back up with solar flare after solar flare. We've had, looks like a handful recently. And guys, again, we're approaching the new moon. I can't stress that enough. We're getting this uptick in solar activity after a huge dive. We're getting an uptick in solar activity, and we're 3 days out from the new moon. We're within that 3-day window around the new moon, which is on the 27th. So any of my investigators out there, let me know if tonight's more active for you. These are ideal conditions. There's space instability, there's solar weather instability, and there's a new moon approaching. So this would be what we would consider ideal conditions for paranormal evidence to occur. I'm interested to see what you all think, and if you all notice any uptick in paranormal activity. We got multiple satellites glitching out, and Oh yeah, and the Schumann resonance. So guys, normally I start off with the Schumann resonance. I'm realizing now that this will not be able to be cut down into a video. But the Schumann resonance, I'm starting to question the instrument that the Schumann resonance is recorded with, because it's trying to detect vibrations that are so minute, and it has to filter out all the higher frequency vibrations as well. It looks like it's on a complete cycle. Like, look, here's nighttime, here's daytime, and then it gets some bursts, maybe from solar activity. Maybe the Schumann resonance is solely being affected by the sun currently. Maybe there's something wrong with the instrument, but it's on such a cycle, such a pattern, that it's... And like, look how intense this is right here. Surely that has to be ionization of the atmosphere. Surely that has to be like solar wind or solar radiation, because it's so quick and then it drops off. It's very interesting. All right, guys, here. Matt Godek, the Go Man in the building. Nightstar, what's good? Chris Mix World, Just Jess, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for being here. We are continuing our daily update. I was at the My Chemical Romance concert last night. Yeah, Ask Me Anything, AMA, if you want to ask about that. I guess my expectations were so high for MCR, and I did not know what to expect for the opening acts. I was like most impressed with the opening act, and then somewhat impressed with the second opener. They were really good. And then My Chemical Romance, the vocals were so hard to hear. It's like they mid-scooped the vocals to death. Like, they needed to turn the vocals up or turn the mid up. It was so hard to hear his voice. I couldn't understand what he was saying at all. And so that was kind of tough. But the first band, the first band was called Dilly Dally. I'm not even joking. That is their actual band name, Dilly Dally. They're from Canada, and they were my favorite. They're absolutely my favorite. I'm going to be listening to them for a while. Very grungy band, female-fronted grunge band. I couldn't believe there was a grunge band opening up for My Chemical Romance. I was like, oh my goodness, let's go. Because for some reason, like, grunge and emo makes sense together, but you don't really see the two mixing as far as like shows, or like the genres don't blend together very well, like emo and grunge. Like, grunge is almost lackadaisical, where emo is real serious. You get what I'm saying? So you would think it would go together, but it's weird. But it was so nice to see that. I did not expect a grunge band to be the opener for My Chemical Romance. I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away. Very impressed by the band called Dilly Dally. Anyways, guys, let's get back into the Paranormal Forecast. I'm all over the place today. You should have seen Gerard Way last night, though. He was also all over the place. It was awesome. Yeah, Chris Mix World, that's a good example. Nirvana versus My Chemical Romance. Yeah, it's that kind of difference. That's exactly it. All right, let's get back into this. So again, guys, I have not gone over any of this stuff today. Let's see. There has been a giant sunspot aimed right towards us, and it's developed just over the last couple of days. It's actually two sunspots that are pretty close together on the sun, and basically they're pockets on the sun that have cooled down rapidly, so they look dark compared to the rest of the sun. Here, let's actually pull up a satellite view of the sun to see if we can take a look at that. Let's see if we can see it on here. Oh. I don't know if we'll be able to see it on this right here. The one that you can see it on is the one below. Oh my goodness. Let's try this one. Right there. There it is. There it is. This is the area that they're worried about. Frankly, I don't blame them. So do you see that? They're worried that this thing can unleash hell on us. And now I'm not sure the color gradient, but I'm pretty sure that darker side is the side with more energy, and the redder side is little bit less, but all of these are potential for sunspots, but those are two potentially deadly sunspots. Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure that sunspot right there is bigger than the size of Earth, and it has a lot of energy to it. So, all right, yeah, let's check the rest of this. So you can see filaments popping on the sun over there. This is amazing that we can just look at our star like this. Oh, do you see it popping all over the place? Look at that. Wait, that was beautiful and terrifying. Watch. Oh, it pops at the top. Pops down there. That was probably one of the flares. Look at this region. That's a very active region on the sun right there. Oh, and look at this. It looks like a picture of hell, like right there in the middle. Even though this is the light that guides us, if you will. But just the amount of like fire and energy and the way it moves right there, it's almost watery. It's almost watery. Oh, right through there. All right through there. It's almost watery looking. Do you see that? Do you see that energy shoot up through the sun there? Watch this right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right there. It's like whoosh. That's wild. That's wild. We got someone on the membership squad. Let's go. Just Jess, member for 5 months, guys. Let's see some green fire in the chat. Jess, hope everyone is doing great. Much love. Jess, thank you for being here. You are amazing. Thank you for joining the membership squad and upping your membership 5 more months. Let's go. Jess, thank you so much, Jess. You are amazing. And so also, Jess, just so you know, and for everyone else, I changed the mic settings for the last video and for this live stream. If the mic sounds weird or if it's too quiet, let me know in the chat. Just Jess, member for 5 months. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, be sure to use those green emojis anytime you see someone join the members only squad. Let's go. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. So far, we haven't been hit by a huge flare from those new sunspots, which is a good thing. There has been an M-class flare that is come out so far, but Crystal O'Hara, this is so cool. Are you going to do this all the time now? What's up, Crystal? Crystal, for you, absolutely. Crystal, if this is the kind of content you want, this is what I'll do. Guys, I love analyzing and going over stuff, and I've got a lot of, I used to do this with evidence, so now I do this with like data and news stories and stuff. But oh, speaking of, there's something I want to show you guys. I think you all will get a kick out of this. But yeah, Crystal, member for 6 months. Let me pay attention here. Crystal, member for 6 months. Let's see some green fire in the chat, guys. Let's go. Crystal, you are amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the memberships. And yes, I will be streaming more like this. Guys, the basement, trying to investigate the basement it's a bit much. It gets to you. The energy's very nasty. And being down there so long, you know, it's rough. So we're gonna go back to more review stuff like this. I am gonna be hitting the road soon. I'm trying to do a location a week, one location a week. Crystal, nope. I've decided it's all about what you want, and since you want more of these streams, I'm gonna do more of these streams. Thank Crystal for these streams, guys. Crystal, I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Also, guys, I would like to have a stream where we just go over like some good evidence that we've captured recently, because there are many pieces of evidence that we have not had a chance to review yet. Many pieces of evidence that deserve a second look. I do want to show you some EVPs that were captured recently. We'll go over those. All right, let's check weather alerts and the International Space Station. Then I'm going to show you a potential UFO captured by Mr. MBB333 himself, or actually a viewer of his, Jay from Illinois, sent it in. I want to show you guys, and I'm going to show you what I think it is after reading the comments. I think they uncovered what it is in the comments, and so I'm going to show you guys that. All right, here's the rain chart. It looks very similar to how it's looked for a while now, which is interesting. Rain chart. I meant weather radar. So, thankfully, Texas, it's letting up in Texas. Saturday, critical fire hazard. Look at that. What is that about? Oh, through there. Do we got any fam out there? What is that, Nevada? Is that Idaho? Nevada and Idaho? Why don't they put the state names on here? Come on now. Interesting fire risk for Saturday. Yeah, thankfully it's let up in Texas. Thank goodness. Look at this, guys. Here's something I want to start going over too. Look, this is the storm report trend. This is really interesting. Well, let me click on it. Can I not even click on it? Oh. Full-size plot here. This is cool. So this shows us the amount of reports over time. Can I make it smaller? No? I cannot resize it? Okay, alright. If I do that, haha. They didn't know I knew how to do this. Alright, so check this out. There's been one report of a tornado since... How are you supposed to read that? Alright, guys, how do you read this? This is the report time down here. Oh, wait, here it goes. It tells us up here. August 25th through August 26th. 12-hour trend. Wind, 3 reports. Hail, 6 reports. Tornado, 1 report. And that's it. So, guys, this is out of 7 reports total. There's been more hail reports than anything. This is really interesting. I love this. Guys, if you can't tell, I'm a big nerd. I'm a big old nerd. Big old dork. Dorking it up over here. Anyways. The current moon is in Leo, and we're almost to that new moon, the darkest night of the month. So, oh my goodness. Everyone be careful out there. Maybe you should admit your fear of criticism and your inability to accept criticism. Oof. It is very important to accept feedback and use it for improvement. The moon sign is in Leo, so we have changed from Cancer to Leo on the moon sign. And we're about to hit that new moon. That's part of why we're going to do a session tonight to see if the energy is able to be picked up on even from up here in the office. And I bet it is. All right, let's check out the International Space Station real quick. Of course. It's like most of the time it's like this. Like it's very rare that it's ever up. All right, guys. Oh, it just came back on. It literally just turned on. Look at that. Nice. All right, so guys, this is a live feed of the space station. I don't think there's any audio, but I can check. I wish it told us where they were at. Oh wait, ISS tracker. Well, it looks like the ISS tracker is not going to load. Oh! And then it went offline. We got to see it for a second. Excuse me. And then it went offline. Okay, the camera they're using was activated on April 30th, 2014. That's pretty interesting. See, guys, I can't get the ISS tracker to load, and their stream keeps going in and out. So space weather could be hitting them. We're getting more activity from the sun currently, so that is a possibility as well. Let's close these out. I wonder why that opened like that. Interesting. All right, guys, next up, taking a look at the power outage map. Florida and California, for some reason, are the two states that have some power outages. What just happened? My computer's having a hard time with this. $10,000 out in Florida. It is raining pretty hard over there right now. And about 12,000 out in California. Kentucky 78, Ohio 164, Indiana 181, Illinois 418, Missouri 2,658. Sheesh. Texas 1,151. Again, these are estimates, approximations. But yeah, all right, guys. Here, let's switch it up. Let's get to our main story here. And I do want to show you some evidence I reviewed recently, but let's get to the main story here. Give me a second to get it pulled up. So like I was saying earlier, my main story today is going to be on the UFO that was sent in to Mr. MBB 333. After reviewing the comments, someone brought up the possibility of it being something, and it looks like the something that they think it is, but I wish there was video because it makes no sense. It makes no sense on how this would happen. All right, let me get it lined up. This was from the air show in Chicago, August 19th, 2022. The Blue Angels were practicing. The Blue Angels is the name of the squad. So check this out. Again, credit to Mr. MBB 333, and I believe it was Jim R. who sent in the photos. So initially, everyone thought this was a drone. Take a look at this. So can you all see that up there? It looks like a saucer. It absolutely looks like a saucer. Jim R. Yeah, it is Jim R. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. It looks like a saucer. Here, let's go to the next photo. Eventually, he zooms in. Okay, look. So on the next photo, it looks like it moves over a little bit. And then this is the photo that the enhancements are done on, where they zoom in and check it out. It looks like such a typical UFO. And this is taken with a high-quality camera. A high-quality camera. And then here, let's see the next photo. All right, no, maybe it's just the two photos. All right, that's one photo right there. Here's the other photo. This is the one, I think, yeah, look right there, okay. So guys, that's crazy. If that's a UFO, if that is like a UFO or UAP or something like that, but in the comments they were talking about this, and I looked it up, and I was like, as soon as I saw it, let me see your all's reaction. Let me see your all's reaction. It looks exactly like this. It looks like a giant sunflower balloon. And in the video, he does some like calculations on how much it, like how big it might be. He said 4 to 5 feet. This is 42 inches, so that's close. That's pretty close. Because 4 feet would be 48. Now here's what I don't get. So it looks like, so now that you've seen that, like look at this. There's that. There's that. And then there's that. So one thing I don't get, and keep in mind, it's possible that that balloon was in the foreground of the photo and the jets were in the background if the camera person was taking the photo with the aperture like very high. I don't know how to phrase it, but you can set your camera to where it takes things in fast motion, so there's no like background blur or foreground blur. Everything's in focus, and it's good for getting fast motion shots, so that way there's no blur in the shot. And most likely the camera person probably had his camera set to those settings, so whether something's in the foreground or the background, it would appear in focus, making it harder to tell where something is. Alright, this is all the way zoomed in. It looks like a sunflower mylar balloon. But guys, I hope it's a UFO. I really do. I hope it, because this would be the best UFO capture ever. Jim R. out of Illinois at the Blue Angels practice. That would be sick. But we don't have video of it either. And so what people are saying in the comments, initially people thought it was a drone. It would make sense for there to be a drone filming the jets flying around. But definitely doesn't look like a drone. And all the pilots were saying that the washback from the fighter jets would be too powerful for a normal drone to withstand. So like the small little blades of a little drone couldn't handle the wind pressure coming off those jets. Neither could a balloon. Neither could a mylar balloon, unless it might be in like such like a small air pocket above them to where it doesn't get affected. I don't know. You would think that if this really was a balloon, that it would be like blasted away. But again, we do not have video of the incident. We only have the photos. We have 2 photos, and that's it. That's all we have to go on. And with these 2 photos, the way they're colored and everything, it really makes me think it's this balloon. But we won't know, more investigations needed. But I have a feeling that it probably is that mylar helium-filled balloon. Wait, there's some pictures. Oh, that one has a stem to it. Yeah, it definitely looks like it could be that. Yeah. I think that might be what it is. There's another picture that gave it more proportion. Like that. This one's good too. All right, anyways, all right, let's move on. I'm the king of overanalyzing stuff. So guys, I could look at these balloon pictures for hours trying to figure out if it is in fact that balloon or not. But I'm imagining it is. I think it's that exact balloon. Look, you can even see the dots. Okay, look. See, I'm just overanalyzing, but you can see right there, you can see the dots. Turn the brightness up on your phone or your computer. You can see the dots, those brown dots, those circular dots. And look right here, you can see them on here too. And they're brighter on the sides. They're brighter on the sides of the dome. But again, that's just a hypothesis that it could actually be a UFO. And it would be smart. Guys, think about this. Would it not be super smart? Wouldn't it be like high level thinking to disguise your craft as a Mylar balloon? Wouldn't that be the most like genius thing to do? Like if I was a UFO trying to remain incognito, I would disguise myself as a sunflower balloon. I really would. Don't think I wouldn't. Or maybe that's just my UFO would just look like that. My UFO would just look like a sunflower. That's how dope I'd be rolling up in on them. All right, anyways. Again, shout out to Mr. MBB333. He's the man. He's the legend on reporting on all this stuff. Like, I'm literally following in his footsteps. Mr. MBB333. Definitely subscribe to his channel. He has 500,000 subs on YouTube. Crushing the game. Alright guys, that's all I had today. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to show you some EVPs. If you can't tell, I'm out of it. I'm out of it today. Very out of it today. But that doesn't mean we can't go over some EVPs. And I need to send these to Billy for the documentary. I still have to review all the Bel Air stuff. I haven't reviewed any of it yet. But the Bel Air stuff can wait. But the stuff for the documentary coming out soon, that needs to be happening. All right. Here we go. All right, check this out. These are some loud, creepy EVPs. Is that going to load? I got to get the headphones on for this one. All right, guys, if you've been waiting for some evidence. So this is outside of the hotel. We've been working on a very dark case. Did that zoom in, or is this? All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, I guess I changed the settings. I swear it's like different every time. All right, let's go. Oh, what am I caught on? Oh, the chair. I can't believe both the girls are chilling in here while I'm hollering at the screen. Sunflowers in the building? The one we saw in the sky just now? No, I'm kidding. How crazy is that? Sunflowers here while we're talking about a sunflower? All right. EVP. So all the... Whoa. You see that? Oh, you couldn't because it was on the small camera. I don't know about you guys. I've noticed some weird dust and like weird dust particles and like fibers moving around. You ever see them just like come up to you and hover and then go away? Like doing weird stuff. Weird stuff. Probably need to dust more. That's probably what that means. All right. So, as you all know, we're working a case where we think the person might have been possessed. And it's a gruesome case. It ended up with multiple people being killed. And guys, what this means is don't do blood rituals. Don't do blood rituals. Please don't offer your soul in exchange for anything. Don't sign contracts or deals or deeds with demons. And mainly, please don't do blood rituals. No blood rituals. If you're part of the Epic fam, no blood rituals from here on out, okay? Seriously. Blood rituals are most of the cases that I've even been close to or involved in that had to deal with like loss of life usually involved a blood ritual. someone, I'm pretty sure he's talked about it. Someone I used to hang out with did a blood ritual and ended up in the mental hospital. Like literally within 24 hours of doing it. Excuse me. Blood rituals are serious, guys. The blood in our bodies is an alchemical dream come true, if you will, for magical forces. It has water, you know, the key, the gift of life. It has water, but it's also mixed with the purest form of all the chemicals of reality around us. It's reality around us condensed down and then put into a liquid state, flowing through our body, keeping it fresh and circulated and oxygenated. It's like magical gasoline. No, there's probably a better phrase or analogy, but anyways, it escapes me. Anyways, the EVP I have here says, that mother effer, he killed them. Let me know if you all can hear this. That mother effer, he killed them. Oh, I forgot to turn the audio on. That might help.
Mother effer, he killed them. Listen. Oh my God.
The audio's like out of sync. Oh, I could hear it there.
Crazy.
I could hear it there. Ooh!
Do you hear
yeah,
that?
I
Hey,
hear
Wilson,
it.
you hear that?
I hear it.
That
Oh!
is crazy.
All right, I said down here, clearest replays are here. Oh, that is
so
the clearest replay. Oh my God.
That is
Oh
so
my
clear.
God.
Oh my God.
Tell me you can't hear that. Tell me you can't hear that.
Oh my God.
That's nuts. Little Ghost, you were there at that stream? It was like late and I was in the hotel parking lot. Like, what was I even doing? What was I even doing? But guys, I wanted to stream so bad that day. Oh, hey, Miranda, you hear it? Parasolo, you remember it? Amber, what's up, Amber? Richie, what's up, Richie? Yeah, Lil Ghost, that was the parking lot. So the night before, I had done a hotel stream, and you know what? I'll play some of that too. Amber, you heard that? Yeah, Christina H says you were sweating and scared. That's very true. It got really hot in the car. It got really hot, and I was terrified. Guys, there are some people at that hotel that looked very scary. And when I mean like, they looked serious. They looked like they meant business, and not the kind of business that we should be involved in. I'm talking like, I don't know. I was just scared. I was absolutely scared. There's this one guy walking around who looked like a shorter, more demonic Vin Diesel, covered in tats, and he looked like he was gonna beat someone up, and I was like, oh my goodness. Normally, guys, like, people with tats don't bother me, like, people out at 3 a.m. doesn't bother me, but something about that hotel and the people there. There was another guy who was sitting outside of his room. Maybe he was like, he might have been sick or drunk or something, but he was sitting on his chair, like at the end of his chair with his shirt off, out on the sidewalk in front of the rooms. And there was another guy, there was an old guy with a beard. There was an old guy with like a beard, and he was also shirtless with like some shorts on, no shoes, walking to do laundry. And a lot of people live there, so it's not just like a hotel for people to stay. I think they offer monthly rates, or they have like deals with some of the people there, because there are people living there. And I was out in the parking lot at 3 a.m. with multiple cameras, you know, like with my phones, like, you know, I probably looked very shady. I probably looked very suspicious. And that's what I was worried about. That's what your boy was worried about, was looking too suspicious and then someone being like, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, boy? James Johnson in the building. James, it is good to see you. Let's go. James Johnson on the super chat. What's up, James? Thank you for being here. Guys, can you even tell a difference between these two cameras? I mean, they're pretty much identical, right? Like, look, they look exactly the same. Like, no different. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's a little bit of a difference. I'm trying to line them up exactly. Alright, anyways, enough messing around. Enough messing around. Yeah, this is the built-in webcam. And then this is the $50 Logitech. And then this is the $1,000 camera. It's a big jump. Like free $50, $1,000. It's a little bit different. There's a little different. Little difference. Oh yeah, I got this custom dark mode extension for my browser. So it forces every website to be in dark mode. And I like that. I like that a lot. But some websites are not designed for it. So like you lose some of the menu options, and when you click stuff, and where like when you click something and it fills it in with like a black dot, you can barely see it. It's like impossible. But it's worth it. It's worth it. All right, I'm trying to find another one I can show you that's not too obvious. Oh, this is another good one. All right, so here, let me play this one again. This one's just so good. That mother effer, he killed them. That is so clear. Oh, Jinx passed, Eric.
Oh my god. Susan, you got the earbuds. Kim, you got the...
All right, so that... and then we capture another one that's really clear. Listen to this. It sounds like you killed our captain. Oh! That is so clear.
Captain? Do you hear that? You all hear that over there? That...
Do y'all hear that?
Does anybody hear that? That's what I hear right there.
You killed our captain.
Holy crap.
That's crazy.
Holy crap.
That's wild. That's what. Gabby, you hear it? Gabby hears it. What's up, Gabby? Good to see you here. Parasolo, do you hear that? King of Waco Mundo? What's up, King? You hear it too? Chrissy, do you hear it? Anna hears it. Chris McSworld, you hear he's in the cabin? Silent Kate heard it. Chrissy Baby hears it. Bruh Station, what's up, bruh? So I wonder, I think that's in relation to what happened. The double murders. So I gotta send this stuff to Billy. I need to send this stuff to Billy like right away. I'll do it here in a second. All right. Oh, damn. Mrs. Danny B, what's good? All right, guys. I'm going to stop it here. Those EVPs those are really good, though. They're really clear. Like, they're really loud and clear. They're really loud and clear. But guys, I'm going to stop it here and get ready to do a session in this room. Are y'all down to do a session in here? Little EVP, little gateway. Set up a REM pod. I still didn't review what happened the last time. No, actually, I did review some of that. Temperate Abyss, Allie, Chrissy, Yvonne. You all are down. Anna, what's up, Anna? Alright, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop off here on this. You know what? I have a little bit of room. It's the microphone, that's right. So, I've got to figure out a way. If I had a directional mic right there, I'm trying to figure out a way I could. Would the audio come through the HDMI or would it need a separate? I could plug. You can hear Lola snoozing. I could plug a mic into this. That's what I should do. Is have a secondary audio input and have it like over there. That's why I have the compressor so loud. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. Because, guys, I want to... Like, how cool would it be to live stream with this? Yo, we streaming. We streaming. The problem is the audio is over here. It's not here. It's over here. It has a long cable. I could undo the cable. It's wrapped up right now. I could undo the cable and move it back there. And then live stream on TikTok. It would be cool to have like a high quality angle like this. It'd be dope. It'd be dope. Yo, yo, yo. Alright. I'm hopping off here, guys. I'm gonna go grab the gateway, the EVP recorders, the REM pods. We'll turn these lights down, or maybe we'll put them all on pink. We've noticed some uptick in activity in the past using pink light. Pink does have a high vibration too. It's one of the highest vibrational colors as far as frequency goes. Alright, I love you guys. Stay tuned, stay epic, and guys, I will be back in just a bit. Love y'all.